Hey, this is Josh with Dirtbag Brands. I'm sitting here with Brian from Valor Offroad. Brian, how are you?
I'm very well, my friend. How are you?
We're doing fantastic. Thanks for
Excellent.
having us over here. Kind of looking forward. I know we see each other all the time at shows and
Yep.
stuff like that. Tell me what you guys got going on here at Valor Wheel.
Well, we are a wheel and tire manufacturer, specifically for side-by-sides. We've been in the industry a long time, myself about 17 years, and we're just trying to develop new innovative products for side-by-sides and just testing the limits.
17 years is a long time. You don't look a day over 21. So,
Well, I appreciate that.
no problem. What are you guys doing here? Are you guys doing anything ATV? Is it UTV only? Tell us,
It's
man.
typically UTV specific. We used to be in the ATV market, but that segment for us is a little lighter than we had liked. So we just our UTVs are our target demographic.
Okay. All right. Now, are you doing just in the Southwest, or what's the plan? What are you guys doing?
We're nationwide and international. We have dealers, from Florida to New York to Oregon to Southern California and Arizona. So we're across all 50 states.
Sounds like a pretty good footprint to say the least.
It's not a bad gig.
Tell us a little bit about you. What should people know about Brian?
Well, I've been in the wheel industry going on 17 years now. I got my start at Colorado Components, which was MSA Wheels and EFX Tires. Was with that company for countless years. Can't count them at this moment. But we were bought by Wheel Pros in 2015, and I was there for 7, maybe 8 years. And then Valor Offroad was born. A couple of us spread our wings and came to Valor. We started this company 4 years ago,
Okay.
and it's been a journey. It's been excellent. I see myself being in the UTV wheel and tire business probably for the remainder of my career. Seen a lot over the years. The the years go fast and the days go by slow.
I can understand that and can
And actually,
definitely.
most days don't go by too slow. So
That's a good problem to have.
it is.
Tell us a little bit about what you're at today compared to where you started. What's kind of changed
Oh,
along the way in those 4 years?
man, thinking back to 4 short years ago, we started with 5 styles, 4 non-beadlock, and 1 beadlock style. It was just me in this building. I have 3 partners. They're based in Colorado. And at that time, it was, boy, just a big warehouse with a bunch of wheels and myself, and grinding it out on the phones, just trying to get dealers to buy our product. Looking back on it, it was kind of awesome. It really was. It was fun. That grind will humble a person in ways that you just didn't really imagine things going. We all have a vision when we take on a new journey, and I didn't quite see the vision of what it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot different. Being in the industry for a long time, I thought that, oh, no problem. I'm just going to, sign up new dealers every day. Things are just going to roll along. And things just, they came really fast, and they came quickly, but just not as fast as I had hoped sometimes. And it was a humbling experience. And I'm grateful to have had that experience, because I do look back on it and I think that those were the good days. Even today is better, but looking back on it, they were pretty fun, and it was a growth period.
It sounds like you guys are still in a growth period right now.
Yeah, we are. We're growing quickly, pumping out new styles right and left. That's kind of our motto, is bring something new and innovative to the industry. So we want to keep bringing out new styles for our brand, not only wheels but tires as well. We're actually launching, or we bringing in stock our newest tire. We'll have it in stock tomorrow. So just bringing out new products and pushing the limits is kind of what we're all about. Want to keep doing that, and keep just ever changing.
Sounds like, what's the new style you guys are bringing out tomorrow?
Tomorrow, the Tango comes out,
The
and
Tango.
it's a steel belted radial tire. It's got the new UT rating, and what that is. It's a load to speed index. So it's got a load rating for some of these heavier machines that are out there, like Expedition, Ranger 1500, Pro R. These machines are getting bigger, heavier. They're more capable, of course, but with a heavier machine, you need more load rating on that tire. So we've increased the load ratings, and there's a new index, which is called UT, and that's a load to speed index.
So when you guys are doing a load to speed index, what are you looking at as far as weight wise, speed wise?
Yeah, so weight is always a factor. You want the tire to be as light as possible, but you also want it to be as strong as possible. So those two things usually go against each other. Tire weight always is an issue due to rotating mass. So trying to make it as light as possible and being steel belted and all of the things that we want with load to speed sometimes isn't always the case, the end result. So it is moderate, I would say. It's right in the mix of middle of the pack with most of the tires that are out there in terms of weight, but the durability is quite different because it's got 200 to 300 load rated higher than most tires in its class, meaning size.
Gotcha.
So it definitely a higher load index for specifically these new machines that are a lot heavier.
So what type of terrain are you guys looking to take with the Tango?
Yeah, a lot of desert focus, but there's a lot of states out there that are street legal UTV now. Oklahoma, North Carolina, Minnesota. So there's so many states that you can drive a UTV on the road. This is a very good road worthy tire, and personally, it's the smoothest UTV tire I've ever driven on a UTV. It's built like a Michelin.
Now, so let me ask you this: when you say built like a Michelin, what type of speeds are you anticipating for this tire to have, and what type of machines are you looking for it to be on?
Yeah, it has been tested at 104 to 105 mile an hour. So it does have a higher speed index. So Maverick R, Pro R, the new Kawasaki H2, it'll be a great tire for a lot of those faster machines.
So are you using those faster machines as a target? Because we're both familiar with the Midwest. So with the Midwest, you're not seeing a lot of the sport machines out there. You're seeing more of the Rangers, the Defenders.
Yeah, and that's where the smoothness comes into play. A lot of guys in the Rangers and Defenders, they are typically on a lot of hard pack ground, so they are looking for a smooth tire and wear. So the tire on a hard pack terrain and something that wears well. So that's kind of the target there. And then the sport, is for a little bit more speed. So kind of fits into a few different categories in that aspect.
So you guys are based in Arizona.
Yeah,
You spend a lot of time in the desert, the mountains.
yeah.
What about the dunes? Glamis, is that part of your focus?
It is as far as wheels. It absolutely is. We love Glamis. We do. We like to go out there. I'm probably a 4 to 5 time a year duner, so I want to get out to the dunes as much as possible. I just don't get out as much as I would like. But yeah, the dunes is a focus, especially for wheels.
So with running a company, I can only assume that's why you don't get out there 4 or 5 times a year.
That plays a factor.
One of the things I've learned in this industry is
Yeah.
the more you work in it, the less fun you actually have at times.
Sometimes that is the case. And sometimes you just need to make yourself go out there and have a good weekend in the dunes, just, with hanging with your buddies. We like to go to guys trip, and it is my guys only trip at the end of January. And that's it. Not really, we're going out there as a company, but there's not a whole lot of work talk. It's a whole lot of play.
That's a good
And
thing to have.
it's a really good time.
So what should people know about Valor Wheel and Tire?
Valor Offroad, if you look up what valor means, just having dignity in the heat of battle. We knew that starting a company, from nothing really was going to be a battle. So we just want to have dignity and honor in the name of Valor Offroad, put out the best possible product we can for our customers at a decent value at a very fair price. So that's really the mantra of Valor Offroad.
So Brian, You were telling us that dealerships are the backbone of your business. Can you elaborate a little bit more for us?
The dealership is the reason that we're in business. So we absolutely love to send our customers the call to the local dealer of their choice. Just they are the backbone. Who better to represent your product than, you know, dealerships? They're running our wheels and tires on their machines. There's nobody that can speak better to your wheels and tires than that guy running them on his machine.
I agree with you 100%. One of the things that I've noticed in my travels around the country has been dealers in certain areas, they're the specialists in that. And that's something that has to be fostered in that.
Absolutely.
So if a customer has any warranty questions or anything like that, are the dealers usually pretty well equipped to answer anything that they can?
The dealers are, yeah. We give them the ability to handle most of those situations. If somebody breaks, bends, or cracks a wheel, we've got you covered. The dealer knows that we have their back, so it makes them look really good to the end user when they can say, yeah, we'll absolutely take care of that. The customer will come back to their dealership and buy more products, or maybe their next machine.
So when you say bend, break, or crack, you didn't put a time frame on that. Is there any sort of time frame on?
Absolutely not. No, there's a lifetime structural warranty on all of our wheels.
Now, how common is that in the industry for that warranty?
So it's really not too common. Sometimes things happen and somebody gets a little bit crazy, and you know, something happens and something breaks. If you own a Valor Offroad wheel, just know that we've got you covered in that situation. They are kind of so low that we offer a lifetime structural warranty, and we feel 100% confident in that, and that's not something that we look to change in the near future.
How has that rate actually been overall for you guys?
I would say it's well less than 3%.
And you've sold thousands of wheels.
Absolutely.
Well, you got my vote of confidence on that. Anything else that you would like to tell us in the audience about Valor?
Keep in tune to us and follow us on social media, Valor Offroad, Valor Wheels, and Valor Tires. We are releasing a new wheel at the Sandsport Super Show just in a couple of weeks. Our new tire will be available in-house tomorrow. They'll be going out to local dealers starting tomorrow afternoon when we ship them all out. So yeah, keep watching us for new products to come.
Where are you guys going to be located at Sandsport Show?
We're inside the hangar, right across from TMW.
Perfect. Well, you guys have heard it here. This is a short little look inside Valor Offroad, and let's keep looking to see what new and innovative products are going to be coming out with down the road. Brian, thanks for your time.
Hey man, thank you for having me.